Hi.
Hey.
So, tell me again why you cast Engorgo on a bludger?
We have a graphorn. I can't exactly go toe-to-toe with a graphorn like it could when it was little. I figured a bludger was a good thing. It just needed to be bigger. Since the Engorgo spell.
Yeah, and we are out of the bone mending potion now.
Yeah.
I really do need to
wish we get some
some
more of those.
that, yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's calmed down in there. I'm just going to go wrangle it up real quick. All right.
Or not. Hello, my witches and wizards. This is Professor Rowan. Though my tulips have stopped tuliping for the season, my azaleas are going gangbuster, so thought I'd share those with you today, as well as talk about the new Brilliant event that is starting on Tuesday, May 5th. The Quidditch Cup Brilliant event is another two-part Brilliant event. It starts May 5th, which is tomorrow, at 11 a.m. my local time, and runs through May 12th. Then we have a week off, and the second week will be May 19th through May 26th. We don't have any of the details of that part yet, but what we've seen for the changes for this portion of the Brilliant event has me pretty excited, especially the bonus tasks have some really great rewards, so I'm hoping that that will happen for the second week as well. This time the calamity seems to be attacking our nostalgia. This time of year is usually the time of year where people are really focused on the House Cup, finals in the House Cup, prom, graduation. Those usually happen in May and June. They're not going to be happening this year. And so a lot of people are thinking about the ones that were in the past and talking about it. And guess what? The calamity is reacting to it. Ugh. During this week, the Snitch, as well as the Bludger, and the Crystal Ball, for some reason, will be more active on the map, easier to find. All spell energy on the map will be giving out 5 spell energy, if you can find spell energy on your map. There will be a free store pack, including enough ingredients to brew another tonic for trace detection, and 50 spell energy, which will be helpful. Also, the event will be having dedicated 1.5 kilometer port keys. Those port keys will be taking you to a new location, the Quidditch locker room. Not usually a place that someone who's not into sports ball would regularly go, so I guess I'll get to see it for the first time. There will be 2 Brilliant Foundables available on the map, the Nimbus 2000 and Angelina Johnson. There will be 2 Brilliant Registry images coming from tasks. Those are a trophy case and James Potter's trophy specifically. Those 1.5K port keys will be bringing you nearly headless Nick. I didn't know he was that into Quidditch. And finally, using those brilliant runestones in a fortress, that includes when riding the night bus. Using those brilliant runestones will be giving you the Inter-House Quidditch Cup. Now on to our tasks. And I need to specifically mention that we're going to be getting some different rewards. Specifically, spell energy is going to be a potential reward, which is good for those of us who are having difficulty getting enough spell energy. Also, because the night bus is now available, the going to a fortress is now part of the quests again. However, that does mean that we'll be getting better rewards from the bonus tasks, so a win in my opinion. This is your spoiler warning, as though you still need one by now. As usual, Quest 1 is relatively simple, and I'm actually excited about the rewards for this because I haven't seen Snowdrop in a while. Not even during Community Day, when Stimulo potions were the thing. Sorry. Return 3 magical games and sports foundables. That will get you 6 Snowdrop. Return 5 of the Brilliant Nimbus 2000s. That will get you 2 Re'em Blood. And finally, collecting ingredients or port keys or what have you off the map. Collecting 3 of those will give you 1 strong Stimulo potion. You don't even have to brew it, they just give you the potion. Completing Quest 1 will give you 550 Wizarding XP, 2 Restricted Books, 50 Brilliant Family XP, 1 Dark Detector, and 10 Spell Energy. That moves us on to Quest 2. Quest 2 does have a potion in it. We need to brew 2 tonic for trace detections. I advise you to have those tonics brewing ahead of time so that once you get to Quest 2, which honestly shouldn't take you too incredibly long, once you get to Quest 2, you can just pull them straight out of your cauldron. Brewing those 2 tonics will get you 2 Looping Toadstools. Return 7 Bludgers. Returning 7 regular everyday, not brilliant or anything, returning 7 of those regular Bludgers will get you 1 Brain Elixir. Don't even have to brew it, it's the full potion. And finally, cast Arresto Momentum 4 times, which seems like it might be a lot until you remember that Angelina Johnson, one of the Brilliants, you have to cast Arresto Momentum to defeat, so that should make it a little easier to locate. Casting that spell will give you 1 silver key. Completing Quest 2 gets you 750 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 3 Restricted Section books, the James Potter's Plaque, and again 10 Spell Energy. This moves us on to Quest 3 of 4. Usually Quest 3 has something in it that has a tendency to slow you down. This one seems pretty straightforward. Use tonic for trace detection 2 times. Yes, you brewed 2 last part, so now you're using 2 this part. That will get you 1 unicorn hair. Return 10 of the Brilliant Angelina Johnsons. That will get you 1 potent Stimulo potion. Return 5 Magical Game and Sports Foundables. Any one, it doesn't matter which one. That will give you 1 silver key. Completing Quest 3 gives you 1,250 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Restricted Books, and again, 10 Spell Energy. It's getting warm. Ugh. May the 4th be with you. Now on to Quest 4. Quest 4 is asking you to specifically get the Golden Snitch 10 times. Now this is also a high threat level trace, as well as the fact that, well, it's supposed to be showing up more often, so hopefully that'll make it easier. Return 10 Golden Snitches to get 1 spellbook. And now we're back to casting Arresto Momentum again. That one you need to cast this time 15 times. That will also get you 1 spellbook. Finally, earning 5,000 Wizarding XP from traces, which may not be that difficult considering the high threat level of that snitch that you have to collect 10 of. Getting that 5,000 Wizarding XP will again get you 1 spellbook. That's right, all 3 tasks for Quest 4 give you a spellbook each. Completing Quest 4 will give you 5 restricted books, 50 gold, the trophy case image for your registry, the Quidditch Captain crest for the Hufflepuffs and the Ravenclaws. That's going to be a ministry portrait sticker, as well as 10 spell energy. Now complete all of these quests and you get to move on to the bonus challenge. The bonus challenge has some really nice rewards this time. The reward for pretty much every task in the bonus this time is 3 registry images of Quidditch Through the Ages, giving them to you in a pack of 3. So make sure that your needed Quidditch Through the Ages is divisible by 3. Remember when we had the issue where something had to be divisible by 5? Now we're needing it to be divisible by 3. If you collect it and you only need 2 more, you're wasting 1. Now, these tasks do seem a little hard, but I do want to point out that, especially with part of it, you're going to be able to be going to the night bus. You've been given a brain elixir before, so our first task of collecting 10,000 Wizarding XP shouldn't be that complicated, because with the access to the night bus and all of the other foundables you're going to have to collect for this, it should rack up relatively quickly. So again, Our first task, 10,000 Wizarding XP. Our second task is 3 tonic for trace detections. Use 3 tonics for trace detections. Return 30 brilliant traces. Doesn't matter which one of the two, 30 of them. Cast Arresto Momentum 45 times. Which you might be going, duh! But do remember, you're going to be collecting 30 of potentially just 30 Angelina Johnsons, depending how, prevalent she is, and each one of those is at least 1 Arresto Momentum. And finally, catching 20 of the snitches. And they're not brilliant, it's just a snitch. Joy! Collecting all of these will give you 15 copies of Quidditch Through the Ages. 15! So make sure that you have the space, that if you can, prestiging the page, we want to not waste any of these. Your rewards for completing the bonus challenge are 2,000 Wizarding XP, 100 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Spellbooks, 30 Spell Energy, and the title Quidditch Fan. Now the tips and tricks to get all of this done in time. You use a tonic for trace detection once a day, so that should be helpful. However, that might be changing come the 5th, because you see, there's being another change to our daily tasks. The use tonic for trace detection once a day is going away, and it's going back to going to a fortress at least once. Because we now have the night bus, so we can use the night bus. I know this news will make Wolfie very happy because he was getting very frustrated that he didn't have 30 minutes to dedicate to using that tonic appropriately. The picking up 1 ingredient off of the map is changing as well. It's going from a reward of 10 spell energy to a reward of 20 spell energy. Also, the earning 750 Wizarding XP is also changing. It's increasing to earning 1,500 Wizarding XP. All of these little tweaks are just what happens when you're having to change something on the fly, like they've had to the last couple of months. This is, again, all doable for home. And the increase of spell energy and the having spell energy as a reward is going to make this a lot easier for the majority of us. Or at least for me. We only have to brew potions that one time, so as soon as you're seeing this, put those in your cauldron. They'll be ready by the time you're ready for part 2 tomorrow. Or later today, I suppose. The only thing I didn't get to complete in the last Brilliant event is I didn't get my Portkeys walked in time. Which was entirely my bad. I wasn't feeling the best and walking around my house and it was raining a lot. That's a lot of excuses. I just didn't get them walked in time. I did get all 5. I just didn't get them opened in time. How you holding up? Are you getting to enjoy nature as best you can wherever you are? Really, I wish that I could send scent through the internet because this smells amazing. So if these have been helpful for you, please like, subscribe, share. It really does help us out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Also, we're still collecting people's favorite foundables. If you have any, feel free to either put it in the comments or email it to me. My email is in the description. Thank you so much to our patrons. You guys really help us out. Specifically, the amount that I collect from my patrons is what I have to pay to Premiere Pro to edit this and put in all the special effects and everything every month. So you guys are so helpful for this. You have no idea. Thank you. As always, especially now, please be safe. And to do that, keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, and your wands ready. See you soon.